So, what happens when every single path you take just leads to a dead end? You know that feeling, right? Of being totally and completely stuck. Well, today we're going to dive into this really powerful idea about what to do next. It's not just about finding a new path, but actually building one from the ground up. And this image, wow, it's such a perfect metaphor for a feeling I think every single one of us has had. You're moving forward, you've got a goal in mind, and then bam, a brick wall. The path just disappears. So the big question is, what happens now? What do you do when your path is totally blocked? Is turning back really the only thing you can do? And that question really gets us to our first big idea here. What does it really mean to face these walls in our own lives? So let's take a closer look and figure out what these obstacles are all about. I mean, you've felt this, right? I'm sure you have. It's that awful, sinking feeling in your gut that there is just no way forward, that the one opportunity you were banking on has just, poof, vanished. It's something we all go through, a totally universal experience. And look, these walls we're talking about, they aren't just abstract ideas. They show up in very, very real ways. It could be that rejection letter for your dream job, or that project you poured your entire heart and soul into that just fell flat. Or maybe it's an unexpected layoff, a big opportunity you missed, or even the super painful end of a relationship. Every single one of them feels just like a door slamming shut right in your face. But here's the thing. What if hitting that wall wasn't the end of the story? What if it was actually the beginning? Now that idea, that requires a pretty radical shift in how we think. It's about moving from passively waiting for a door to open to actively grabbing some tools and building one for yourself. Okay, so check this out. On one side, you have the finding a door approach. This is totally passive, right? You're kind of just waiting around, looking for permission from someone else, and you're stuck with whatever options are already there. But then look at the other side, the creating a door mindset. This is active. This is about giving yourself permission. It's about creating brand new possibilities that literally did not exist a second ago. And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? No more doors, create your own. This is so much more than just, being patient and waiting for another door to magically appear. No, this is about creation. It's about taking control, taking agency over your own life and your own path. Okay, so that all sounds really great in theory. But how? How do you actually do it? Well, that brings us to the really practical part. How to build your own path. Or, as we're calling it here, how to start wielding your very own sledgehammer. And that really is the most important question, isn't it? Because look, it's one thing to have the mindset. It's a whole other thing to actually take action. So, how do you pick up that metaphorical sledgehammer and take that first swing? All right, so here we go. A really powerful 4-step framework. Step 1, identify your sledgehammer. So what does that mean? It means knowing your strengths. What are your unique skills, your passions? What's that one tool that only you have? Then, step 2, target the real wall. This is huge. You gotta look past the obvious symptom, like the rejection letter, and figure out what the real obstacle is. Is it a gap in your skills, a weak professional network? You've gotta get super specific. Okay, step 3. Take the first swing. This is all about momentum, people. It doesn't have to be huge. Just one small, decisive action to get the ball rolling. And finally, my favorite, number 4, embrace the debris. Come on, building something new is never clean and tidy. You have to accept that progress is messy, it's chaotic, and you know what? That's perfectly okay. So imagine this. You've picked up your sledgehammer, you've taken that swing, and you've broken through. So what's on the other side? Well, that brings us right to our final section, what it's like beyond the wall and the incredible power of a new path. And here we are, back to where we started with this image. But this time, let's really focus on that call to action right at the bottom. This is really the ultimate takeaway, isn't it? It's not about being sad about the path that closed. It's all about the excitement of building something brand new, a path that is 100% yours. And that really leaves us with a pretty powerful final thought, I think. Those walls in front of us, they're only as permanent as we let them be. The real limit isn't the wall itself. It's our own hesitation to just take a swing. So I'm going to leave you with this to think about. Take a second and look at the walls in your own life. What's the new path, the new door, the new opportunity that you are going to build next?